with the
Shit,
part
so
six.
EP.
He did when Kendrick dropped that you this ain't us or you ain't us. It was
This
over.
man said you ain't us.
I forgot the song's called.
This man Chad, he just flip flop.
Drake was winning until Kendrick dropped that, and the hard part six was
That
like,
man Drizzy
it's
still
over.
winning.
That man lost because Kendrick he dropped the banger that everybody rocking with. So
Yeah.
I think, well, according to academics, he was acting like Drake was about to drop again. But I mean, I don't really know.
Maybe he will. If he does, this rap beef will be the greatest of all time. It already is top.
Chad
three.
just want this man. You just want that man Drake to drop again, bruh. That's why you trolling him.
No, I'm
Can't
not
say that's
trolling.
how you
Drake actually
trolling.
lost.
He
actually lost the
responded.
beat.
How did he? How did he lose?
Dylan, the hard part six wasn't a response. It was a defense letter. He was defending himself. He lost.
It was a
Kendrick won
response.
when he dropped "Ain't Us" or whatever it's called. Drake lost right then and there. Because Kendrick
He
already
said right
bodied
then
him.
and
All Drake
there.
had to do instead of coming back with the hard part six, he should have came back with like some real five stuff. He came back with the hard part six and he lost. All jokes
Yeah.
aside.
Drake, he
I mean, as
didn't
much as I was
maneuver.
rocking with Drake, he didn't maneuver properly. And when he dropped Family Matters, he literally made Family Matters like the rap beef over. Like, this minute. And Kendrick
Yeah,
came right
that
back.
the way he was
No,
acting.
the only
he
thing
was
is
acting
he
like
should have
that,
just
so.
never responded after you dropped Family Matters. He
Mm.
should never responded to like that. I told y'all that he should never respond to like that. And y'all like, no, he gotta
Dylan, he
respond.
had to respond.
No,
No,
he
he had
didn't.
to respond because
He didn't have
they've
to
been
respond,
they've been
bruh.
they've been sending subliminals for each other at a while. So everybody was pretty much waiting for this to happen. So
And it happened.
I'm still. This is a stand.
plus he
Drake stand
he
account.
just maneuvered. The
He
only
maneuvered
advantage,
like he was arrogant, like Kendrick wouldn't come back.
the advantage that
Well,
Kendrick had
just because
is
Kendrick dropped and it was a 5 song, don't mean that he won though. Because Drake probably got plenty of other songs that he could have dropped back to back if
did
he
it,
wanted to
though.
drop just like Kendrick.
He did
Because he
it.
was giving
He
him
didn't jump
time to drop music.
That's the
Kendrick
problem.
was
You
just
shouldn't have given him no time. He did not think he was in
Man,
war for real.
Chad. See, you been
He
watching
said he
too much.
didn't think he
You
was
been
in
watching too
war.
much Joe Budden. You think that man Kendrick watching Drizzy or losing C Swinner? He getting brainwashed.
So you're telling me
Nah,
Drake
that-
won, Dylan?
Yes, his songs were better overall.
the
Dylan,
advan-
it wasn't
Just 'cause
better
he
than
dropping-
This Ain't Us.
Just because he dropping songs right when Drake dropped, don't mean it's fire.
We didn't say that's what it meant.
It's like, bruh, if you
the
responding that
song
quick,
was a
that means
club
like you know
banger.
you
Drake
lost.
needed to come back with a club banger.
the only
He didn't have
advantage
to, but this
that
is not
Kendrick,
a club. This is not a club banger rap beef though.
It is.
No,
a
it's
rap
not.
beef.
It's a rap beef. It's not a club banger
Dylan,
rap
are you gonna
beef.
sit here and tell
That's
us
a
that you gonna
difference.
Dylan, you gonna sit here and tell us that Kendrick did not snap on that Ain't Us song, bro?
I listened to it.
Dylan, you just don't like Kendrick. That's what it is.
I didn't say I didn't like Kendrick. 'Cause I like Kendrick. It's songs I like by Kendrick. But it's
Euphoria was a
him
good
rapping
song.
against.
Ain't Us.
Bruh, this man talking about Euphoria now.
this man see tell you. The
That's how you
only
know this
advantage
man.
that Kendrick had was that he was, since Drake dropped first, Kendrick could always drop second, so he had a response. Drake messed up dropping first, so whoever dropped first, that was the
Kendrick
disadvantage.
technically dropped first with the like that. And that's why I said
No,
Drake
that
should
wasn't a
never
drop.
responded.
That
That's what I'm
wasn't a
saying.
drop.
That's why
That's
Drake
just a
should never
feature.
drop. That's why Drake should never drop. I said that. And y'all were like, he had to respond because it's been going back and forth. But then y'all gonna say that like that doesn't count. So y'all gotta pick y'all side, bro. That's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking
No,
about right
that's
there.
not what we saying.
That's exactly what I be talking about, bro.
He had to respond because they have been going at each other for years
Hold
at this
on,
point.
give me a second. Give me a second.
I need to do tech stands, hit fire. I told y'all though. I said, bro, right when Drake responded, that's when he would have lost to that, because Kendrick did it in such a way that it was like he did it in a way where it was like I'm gonna talk trash, but if you respond, it's because you feel the type of way because I'm doing the feature. So technically, but y'all hyped it up so much, saying my goat has to respond, and then y'all
He
just want to
said
say
my
y'all just want
goat.
to see that man Drake lose, and I ain't never seen something like it. That's what it come down
Nah,
to.
because he didn't lose lyrically. He just lost because he got outmaneuvered. That's why he lost.
Y'all be trying to do that man Drizzy bad.
I had to write class it up for this.
Y'all be quick to say my boy
I didn't even
Kendrick took
have
a
the dang
L.
on fast reload thing for that jump. That's crazy. I'll just put it in. Just now, like, I'm not playing that.
Nigga, Kanye love.
This man so BP.
That man Chad left right when we dissecting the Kendrick beef. I done made a new stream and everything. Just so we can get that content of y'all being delusional.
They dropped that.
This man
Like that.
said.
Like that was a good song, bro.
Like
Drake
that wasn't even
responds.
a full song. That's what I was saying. Y'all not really
Did,
looking at rap for what it is. Y'all trying to
Dylan,
just look at
you're
it
not
for a club. Y'all just
understanding.
trying to bop y'all hips to it.
Dylan, you're not understanding.
Y'all ain't really trying to
This man
dissect and get to the
said bop
bottom of
your
some
Dylan, you're
stuff.
not
It's
understanding.
okay. It's okay. If you're not a Drake stan
Dylan,
no
Drake
more.
not responding is him still losing, bro.
This man chill, bro.
That's why Cole said I was pressured. I felt like I had to respond, but it didn't sit right with my heart.
Man said it didn't sit
This
right in
man's a
my heart.
Who
goofball.
we
That's
know
why.
definitely lost the beef is Cole.
Don't even bring him up like that man Kanye said.
The only reason, like I said, Drake didn't get out rapped. He just got outmaneuvered.
He
That's
got
what it is.
I
outmaneuvered
don't think he got
by Kendrick
outmaneuvered.
putting out a good song, bro. That's what it
Yeah.
is. When Drake dropped Family Matters, right? He thought this is it because at the end he said this is really over. Like who else? Like y'all can go ahead and call it. And he was waiting on Kendrick, but Kendrick was plotting. He was getting every chess move
Yeah.
in order. He dropped that Meet the
No,
Grams 30
no,
minutes after
bruh,
Family Matters.
no.
Family Matters didn't even have time to cook. And I didn't care about family. I didn't care about that Meet the Grams because it was a boring song. But then he dropped that DJ Mustard on the beat. Oh yeah. Make you get up and start hitting that blue face, baby. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, he got one with
This
this
man
one.
Chaz so stuck in the
And then
metaverse.
Drake came back with the Heart Part 6, basically just defending pedophile allegations. You already lost at that point. And he even said in the rap, like, this ain't even
No,
rap no
because
more.
that
Like, we
man
taking
dropped the
personal hits
song that
against
y'all
each
are
other.
dancing to just because the producer carried, and y'all are dancing.
Dylan, have you not heard the
And it's nothing
lyrics?
but lies.
If that's the
If the
case,
lyrics aren't
Dylan,
true though, then how is that your
if that's
point?
the case, Dylan, then Drake didn't win the back to back just because the song was hot and Jokers was dancing to it. It was a club
But that
banger.
man
Then
Meek
Drake.
never responded after that though.
He won the beef, Dylan.
That's what I'm saying. That song won him the
Kendrick
beef.
pulled the Drake move.
No, bro.
Even if Meek would have responded, Drake would have most likely still won because
Why are we still in hardcore?
Cause I'm trying to do something, bro. Just
Why
back
is this man
out.
trying to get activated?
Dang. Yo, opinions are skewed anyways.
This man say your opinions is skewed.
Everybody knows Kendrick won, but Drake did good. Drake made nothing but hits, but he got like
That's why I
Dawson
say
said, outmaneuvered
Drake
by the
didn't
club
get
banger.
he didn't get out rapped. He just got outmaneuvered. It is what it is.
He played his hands too early. He dropped too much too soon. While Kendrick didn't drop anything. He should have saved tailor-made
Well,
freestyle for after Kendrick dropped the push-ups.
He was
That's
trying
what he
to
should
apply
have
the
done.
pressure like
In that case, if Drake drop again, then I don't want to hear nothing.
If Drake drop again, with the rap beef back on, and we gotta see who's next to winner. It's like round 5, round 4.
Nah,
But
it's still
Drake
going.
did not
Really,
win. As
it's
of right now,
Kendrick's
Drake
turn
did
to
not.
drop a song that actually has substance. Not where he capping all the time. Who actually believes this man Drake is
Even
a
if the
pedophile?
song was a lie in the eyes of the public, it
He
don't
still
matter
got
because they
people to
dance. I about to
perspective.
say they dancing to it, so it don't matter if
And
it's
that's
a
not
lie or
even
not.
that's not even the song that he was lying constantly. That's Meet the Grams. The song that's a bop is Ain't Us. That's a hit. I put that on
Well,
the
he's
car. I'm
still
going
lying
crazy.
about that. 'Cause
Shit,
he
Ain't
talking about
Us
some
and Meet the Grams is
pedophile
the
and
same
all that,
song.
but still.
No, it's not. They're not the same song, Dylan. Have you heard Ain't Us? Dylan, you
ahead,
cannot
play it.
say Ain't Us the same as Meet the Grams. Hold on, okay.
This man said, "Hold on, I got you."
Cause ain't no way.
Let me hear the beginning of it. Because I know it's Euphoria and it's. One of them was trash, though. I know one of them was trash.
It's
Then
Meet
the
the
other one.
Grams that's trash.
Okay, then I know which one you're saying is by. Ain't Us is the one that you're saying is by.
Not like us.
Not like us. I've heard this. I heard it, bro. Okay, turn it off.
He said, "Turn it
Turn
up."
it off, bro.
That's it right there. Battle was over.
That joker said that's it right there. All he said was mustard on the beat.
Mustard on the
That's
beat.
such a
Deep, though.
glazer.
That's
crazy.
such a glazer.
This new
That is
generation, you can't
glazer talking
have an
about.
opinion.
He told me so this all go over the Bevo just because he
This
said
man
mustard
said
on
mustard on
the
the
beat.
beat. Yo,
Bruh,
get this
did
dude
you not
out of
hear the
here.
beat when that song dropped and I heard
Because
the
it's
beat?
a
I said,
producer
damn,
carry. That's
Drake,
all he's been
it's-
having his
It's
whole
not,
rap
Dylan.
beat.
Have you not heard
That's
the
what you
lyrics?
just said about the beat. You just said it was the beat. Which one is he? Make up your mind.
Dylan, it's the whole song. The song's fire. I'm not understanding what you're not understanding. The beat is hard, and Kendrick laid nothing but.
Me personally, I'm not
talking
playing
about
that.
A minor.
A minor.
You can't lie, that shit was player. Like Drake said, day free.
And day free.
But that's actually substance. Y'all not even rapping about no substance.
Dylan, he is
bruh.
talking about Drake being a pedophile. That's why he said A minor. A minor is a
So
musical
you really
note.
think that man is
A minor is a musical
So you really
note.
think that man is a pedophile? Is what you're saying?
No, you're not understanding. He said he's
Yeah,
like
you
a
could just
minor.
compared it.
A minor, Dylan, is a
Okay, we
musical
get
note.
that. We get that. But you just compared it to the Day Free line. And that might
But
actually be
that's
facts.
a song ago. This is him responding to Drake's song, bro.
So
Drake
him
made a
respond is
song-
okay, but when Drake respond, it's not okay.
Drake
That's what
made
you're
a
saying.
song. Drake made a song, Dylan, that was hard. Family Matters. Kendrick came out and made an even harder song. All Drake had to do was come out with a harder song. He came out with the Heart Part 6.
I don't think that. Well, to be honest,
You're not comparing the stats properly.
I still like Family Matters more, but I think the order Drake released his songs in was kind of jacked up a little bit.
Yes, that's what
Cause
I'm saying.
he
got
released all his
outmaneuvered.
club bangers early, like push-ups. He released all. He came out the gate swinging hard, but
Which
then
is
he kinda-
good. He had to.
Yeah, but he
You up
slowed
against
down.
Kendrick. And I'm not
He's-
saying
This
Kendrick
man
that far.
is gas. You be watching too much Joe Budden. I'm
not
telling you, you
saying-
been glazing.
The reason that he
It's
had to come out
glazing.
swinging on Kendrick is Kendrick is not ASAP Rocky, Rick Ross. He not Future. He's not The Weeknd. He
Bro,
not
he didn't even
Metro
have to-
Boomin.
he didn't even
Drake
have to
literally
fight
put
this nigga,
ASAP
Kendrick.
Rocky career on the lifeline. No one talks about that mid music no more. They just saying shut up and model, nigga. That's what they say to ASAP Rocky. 95% of what Drake dropped, bro. Yes. 95% of what Drake dropped,
Man,
the
Chad is
songs will
glazing.
wash anybody inside the rap community. But he's up against Kendrick. This is a different battle, Dylan. Just because the songs sound good doesn't mean you're gonna win the beef. Just because you bring up dirt on somebody's lives and not doesn't mean you're gonna win the beef. It's who actually made the. I'm gonna say
Chad don't even
people-
know. You just want to bop in the club.
It's
Just
no,
say that.
it's
The
who,
court-
it's
if
who
you
they
wanna
have
bop
made,
in the
made all the
club.
fans' public opinions win. Yeah, exactly. If you swayed the public and the public said, "Damn, he got one with this one," and they dancing out in the street, it's over with. Unless you come back with something else. Has Drake dropped? No.
He dropped. Y'all got
Yeah,
mad
you
that
were
he
not gonna
dropped.
play the
wasn't
hard part
impactful.
He
six in the
dropped,
car.
but y'all
You
got
not
mad
gonna
that
play
he
the hard
dropped
part
it.
6 in the
And
car.
Drake's song
Well,
was
the
actually
hard part six
good.
is pretty good, but
I'm about to say it's a
it
good
wasn't
song. That's what I'm saying. It's not what y'all wanted. Y'all
It
didn't get up
wasn't
and start bopping y'all
impactful.
hips to it. It's
No, it
like,
wasn't impactful because
Dylan, just
Kendrick had
because we not
already
bopping our hips
released
doesn't mean that it's like enough to win the battle. That's
he
enough to
already
have a
released.
response, but then you got to drop before Kendrick again.
If he would have dropped
you
the
don't got it. It don't
response
matter who
and
dropped
then
this. Because
dropped
really,
again right
Kendrick
after,
dropping 2 seconds
He
after
would
Drake
have
was
won,
lame.
Donovan.
It
Drake
was
would have
lame.
had
That's
to
what I'm
drop.
saying. If he
Drake
would've-
would have had to drop the hard part 6 and immediately turn around and drop a hit,
yeah,
nigga.
and then a
it would
club
have been
banger.
he's
Damn, people would have
done.
been like, oh, okay, he addressed the little allegations, and then he came with a club banger. I
Y'all
think he would have been like, okay.
y'all moving the goalposts, bro. Because this man
That's not moving
Kendrick,
the
Drake could have
goalposts.
been dropped right after Kendrick if he wanted to.
But
So
he
that's why,
didn't.
but he just finished his first push-up song. He saved it. He didn't even finish it the first time he was rapping. He just
Dylan,
he
this
did.
is beef.
But
Get in
Drake
the
didn't
booth.
want
That's all you
to.
gotta
Drake
do.
didn't want to have to engage in this in the first place. He's like, y'all are gassing, so I'm gonna respond. But he didn't even finish his song. That's why he finished
Dylan,
it on
he
Family
finished it in
Matters.
Family
He did
Matters.
finish.
He finished it in Family
did
Matters. Yes, months later, he been had that in the vault.
Months, Dylan. He dropped
had-
Family Matters right after Kendrick dropped Euphoria.
But I'm saying he had
That
that
was
in the
like 2
vault
days
a long
later.
time ago. So y'all gonna
Kendrick
act
dropped
like Drake.
Euphoria on like a Tuesday.
So
Drake
y'all gonna
dropped
act
Friday.
like. So y'all gonna act like
Kendrick
Drake didn't
dropped
been
Friday
having.
night
I'm talking about
or
when
Saturday
when is the
morning.
difference between Drake dropping push-ups? It took Kendrick 2 weeks to respond to push-ups.
Dylan,
and then he
took,
dropped
it
this.
took
And then he
Drake
dropped the
longer to
end,
respond to
And
Kendrick.
then by 4 days, I know that. But I'm saying at the end, this man after that he dropped this song. So he been had it. Those 17 days it took that man Kendrick respond. He been had the end of push-ups, but he never dropped it because he like. I don't even want to have to engage in the
responded,
He
and then
didn't drop it because he was just
responded, and
teasing. He was just saying.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I
He's
got
like,
some more
that's what I'm
stuff.
saying. He's saying, that's what I'm saying. Drake probably got a whole vault of disses for Kendrick, but he's choosing not to drop them. That don't mean that he took the L. But if y'all want to say he took the L, then I guess he took the L. I don't know
He
what y'all
took the
want.
L because the public has already
outmaneuvered.
decided that he lost. That's just what it is.
If Drake would have responded to that
man.
Not Like Us with the Heart Part 6, let it sit for like a day, and next day come out with a banger and just completely
Y'all just
go
want to be
crazy,
spoon
Drake would
airplane
have won.
mode fed because it junk crazy.
If he would have dropped the hard part,
Y'all not
six,
giving
like,
Drake enough credit for what he's doing. But we gonna
He
look
was
I
at
already
Give him
gave you the
credit.
credit. I said Drake
I
had the
still
better
got
songs.
Drake. I still
throughout
got
the
Drake.
whole
I still got
thing.
Drake. Drake dropped the music video for Family Matters, and y'all looked over that because y'all are so brainwashed. Wanting this man
Dylan, we
Drake
said
to
he was
lose.
up, but when
Nah,
Kendrick dropped
bruh,
30 minutes after him,
nah.
it already had the
It don't
public
matter. It
swayed
don't matter
to,
how
like, what
fast he
Kendrick
dropped
say.
after him, though. That's
It
my
does,
whole point.
Dylan. It does because what it shows.
Because if you fight off your back that fast, that means that you taking the L. He was taking the L.
Dylan,
That's how
you're
you
not
want to drop.
listening. You're not listening. What it showed
'Cause if
when
it-
Drake dropped
Okay.
Drake dropped Family Matters with the video, the song was hard. Niggas were like, "Damn, Drake on top." I
That's
had
like
Drake
this.
winning. He dropped. Then Kendrick dropped "Meet the Grounds" 45 minutes later. That already stopped half the plays from Drake for people to listen to Kendrick. Now, before they can even really digest what Drake just said, they're like, "Damn, this nigga said you're a pedophile. You talking to your son, talking to your mama, talking to your daddy, talking to your grandma." Then Kendrick came
The
out
next
next day with Not Like Us. He said, "Nigga, we up." And Drake said, "The Hard Part 6." That was, if Drake wanted to really come back and still be in the beef, instead of dropping the Hard Part 6 and addressing the allegations, he should have just dropped the
Stop
club
banging
banger.
on your desk, bro.
I'm
You
gonna
got
say, why this
your
man?
trash mic picking up that
He would have just
trash.
dropped a club banger and he would have been up in the beef. That, like, for real, he would have been up in the beef had he just dropped the club banger.
I still got
when I heard
Drake.
the Hard Part 6, I was like, Drake sound like he lost.
Drake
sound like
he
he
defended
lost.
his name
He
because
didn't
why would
have
you
as much
release?
passion.
Why would you
He
release
didn't really
something
have
on
as
a
much
5 beat?
passion.
I said that this man producer been carrying him the whole time. This man Kendrick producer. Why would you release something on a 5 beat saying that can end this man's career? Not because it's 5, because you're saying this man's a pedophile and likes little kids, and he got a daughter, and everybody's like, bro, what are you talking about? The people that really digest the beef, like, bro, what are you talking about? But y'all are like, I can dance to this, so this y'all 5.
It's
I'm like,
not
bro,
about
that's
what are you talking about, Dylan, whether they're lies
No.
or they're truths. I don't know
It-
if Kendrick
it
beat
matters.
his wife. Do you? No.
they said that they got documentation. So if the documents come
seen
out,
it?
so if the
Have
proof
you
start
seen
coming
it?
out for either side, then what you gonna start saying?
So if they have proof that Drake like little girls, then what? You gonna say he lost? Or you gonna still say I don't know? and,
Now
you know,
they
it
got
cancels
they got
out?
the Drake, the boys saying he got like little girls. I'm gonna look at Drake questionable, But
So you gonna look
that's
at him crush him, or did he lose the beef in your eyes? Because that's what you're saying. You're saying it's just based on who.
No, you saying that this man dropped the best song because the beat spot you could dance to it. His producer
Dylan,
carrying.
Not
That's what
Like
you
Us
said.
was
You
hard
played
in
it 3
general.
seconds.
The entire song is fire. Every bar is fire. The beat is hard. The whole song is fire. Drake should have came out with something harder than the part 6. As soon as the hard part 6 was over, a day later, drop. He didn't do that. He didn't even. I would have held the hard part 6. Save all that trying to defend yourself for another day. Nigga, we about to be
for another day.
He gotta address this stuff,
Family
though,
Matters,
bro.
I
Y'all saying he a
addressed
pedophile. Y'all are
everybody back
running
on the
with
other
it.
album. He addressed everybody on that album. Then he addressed Kendrick at the end. Kendrick dropped the Meet the Grams. Okay, nigga, you want to talk about the whole family. Then he dropped Not Like Us and said, nigga, we going to the club with this one. And Drake came back defending himself. You only defending yourself if you're losing the battle.
That's what Kendrick did.
Exactly.
If Kendrick didn't defend himself in the beginning when Drake dropped Family Matters, if that jump wasn't as fire as it was, Kendrick would have dropped 30 minutes after to try to hurry up and shut it down. But of course,
Kendrick
just
already
y'all
had
got
the song
excited
on
just
deck.
because. Yeah, so did Drake. He
What
shot a
song
whole
did Drake
music
have on
video
deck?
to it. He dropped 3 songs in one video.
That drop,
Y'all are crazy, bro.
Dylan,
Alright.
Drake had the beginning of
go back and forth
push-ups
with this.
finished and the second part done. When he heard Kendrick drop Euphoria, Drake went back to the booth and added the third part. That third part to me probably wasn't gonna be on there for real.
He
it wasn't gonna be on there.
He already had the song.
Back.
He had the skeletons, but he went back and just
He added the third part because that's what
Refresh.
cleaned it all up.
I was about to say he just refreshed some of the verses, or probably just added some more stuff.
And then I
But-
can't help that Kendrick dropped 45 minutes right after Drake. And it's not that Kendrick waited on Drake. He already had that in the vault. He been had that letter to Adonis ready, which meant Kendrick playing chess. He like, as soon as his nigga
No,
dropped,
that doesn't
we
mean
get in
that
the
though,
streets.
because both of them got music on standby. I don't get what you want.
Drake did it.
He's
Dylan, 'cause the
saying
hard
that
part
Drake
I'm
is
gonna
a response
smash.
to Not Like Us.
He's saying is whatever Drake. It don't matter what.
Yeah, it
Drake
didn't matter
said
what
in that
Drake said. It
Family
didn't matter
Matters.
what Drake dropped.
Kendrick
That's what I'm
said
saying. Kendrick was gonna drop
whatever Drake
regardless.
dropped, I'ma drop 30 minutes after just to silence whatever Drake
That's
dropped.
what I'm saying.
That's
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't. It didn't matter what Kendrick said. That's what happened. It didn't matter what Kendrick
Dylan.
said on
Yeah,
that
so
track.
that was his
Dylan.
strategic move.
But
That
that,
was his
it wasn't even
That's what-
strategic. It wasn't even
and that's-
strategic. The thing
Dylan,
is, we got a whole
Dylan,
bunch of bots that don't even want to listen to the quality of music.
How is that
They
not
just
strategic?
Dylan,
If,
Bro,
they-
that's not
if he said,
strategic,
"I'm gonna
bro.
minimize what Drake is doing just by
Look, this
releasing."
is literally what happened. Drake dropped Family Matters. Drake was up 10. 45 minutes later, when Kendrick dropped, Kendrick went up 5. He's not on Drake yet, but they like, damn, Kendrick already responded. So the talks of Drake's song is already
jump,
kind of
bruh.
dwindling. But those who listen,
No.
listen. Next day, he dropped Not Like Us.
I'm
It
about
put
to
Kendrick
say
up
him-
plus 10, probably plus 15. Kendrick up 20. Drake got to get 10 more bonus points to get up there. And then he dropped the Heart Part 6. It took him down 5. It was like, nigga, you were up, and then you like defended
No,
yourself.
see,
In the song, he even said,
Kendrick-
I just don't agree.
Kendrick dropping 30 minutes after Drake. That's
Was
not what
strategic.
won. That's not what won Kendrick the beef, because Drake's song was still better. But it was just the fact that this man Kendrick.
That's what I'm saying. It was just
was
that's
like
what really
under him.
that's
Let's
what put
pretend-
him
let's
up. That's
pretend-
what that's
No,
what
but
put
listen,
Kendrick
no,
up though.
listen,
That's
it
what
didn't
put
put
Kendrick
him
up.
up. It
No,
didn't
it put
put
him
him
up
up.
because y'all were like,
No.
oh, this man already responded. Y'all didn't
No,
even listen
just
to
pretend-
family.
just
People-
pretend
people
that
didn't-
Kendrick.
song.
No,
People
look,
didn't
just
even listen
pretend
to
that
Family
Kendrick
Matters
didn't
is
drop
the
the.
part,
No,
bro.
pretend Kendrick. If Kendrick did not drop the next day, people would have been saying, "Oh, this Drake junk is way better than this Meet the Grams."
Yeah, 'cause
I still don't think so. I still don't think so.
Especially after the fact that they figured out that Kendrick was lying on that he had a daughter and that he was a pedophile. Peter been like, "Oh yeah, this Family Matters. This is a banger." But it's just the fact that he dropped 30 minutes after, and then the next day in the morning he dropped a club banger.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
The next day and the
dropped a
next
certified
morning
hit.
he
I can't
dropped
even deny
a
it.
club banger. So he pulled a Drake move. He dropped a
And
club
it's not
banger.
that he just dropped the club banger where the beat was fine. He wasn't rapping about shit. No, nigga dropped a hard ass song.
Only thing
lyrics,
you
beat,
said that was fire was A
everything.
minor. That's the only thing you said. And you said
Dylan,
mustard
the
on the
whole
beat.
song was fire. I can
Tell
play
me
it
a
right now.
tell me a lyric that you know. Then tell me a lyric that's fire, other than A minor
said-
and
I
mustard.
mean, Dylan, he really said a lot.
Oh, okay. Now you said a lot.
I
Okay,
just play it.
that just goes to don't play it. Downplay it. We're just getting into the truth of some stuff.
What is
said
the
we just-
truth of some stuff?
Because, in my opinion, shit, turn it down.
It's not up.
This man here. Good thing that man took that jump down, though.
What you mean took it down?
I'm saying that man took it down where you don't get demonetized.
No, this song is a good song, but him dropping "Meet the Grams" that's not what won Kendrick the beef.
It's
'Cause
not.
at that
It just
point,
threw
Drake was
everybody
still
off
up because people was already like, "Oh, this Drake junk is hitting," but then they was just surprised that Kendrick dropped 30 minutes
It's the
after.
mere fact people were like, "There's no way he dropped 30 minutes after." That put Kendrick.
That's what
almost up to
what
Drake.
put Kendrick up because people are like, "There's no way this man just dropped
Dylan,
right when this man dropped."
Dylan,
No,
it
no,
didn't
because
put him
no,
up.
it put him up
Plus
because that's
five.
because
At
y'all were
that
looking.
point-
No,
at
y'all.
that point,
put,
people
no,
was still
listen,
saying Drake was
listen,
winning the
listen,
beef. They was still saying that Drake was winning.
Listen, relax. See, that's what's wrong with Kendrick's side. They don't want to hear nobody out, and that's what
Dylan,
really
I'm
be
on
going
Drake's
on.
I'm about to
side.
say what are you saying? We saying that Drake was still winning at
Dylan's
that
not
point.
objective. Dylan's not objective.
Nah,
looking
y'all are
looking
just-
at stuff.
Y'all not
Dylan, you
looking
gotta
at
be
y'all not
objective.
looking at it for real.
Drake has been, to me, Drake was winning the whole time until Kendrick
Drake was
released.
winning the
Kendrick
entire
should have
time
never.
until
Kendrick,
Not Like
if
Us
Kendrick
dropped.
knew that he was up, he should have never dropped 30 minutes after.
He was never up.
Kendrick should
never-
never.
he
Listen,
formula
listen though,
the
listen.
entire time.
Listen
Until he
though,
dropped Not Like
bruh.
Us, the beef was he was up. That's the first time I saw Kendrick up. Not Like Us came out. I said, "Damn, Kendrick is up," and then Drake let me down.
He said Drake.
Drake won the beef when Family Matters came out. After 30 minutes went by, Drake wasn't winning no more. It was Drake was winning, but Kendrick was catching up. I said, "Damn, this nigga already has a song." And when he dropped that morning, I said, "Damn,
Yeah,
it's over with."
well, he should have pulled a Kendrick. He should have dropped that Heart Part 6 and then the next day came back with a club banger. If he would have pulled a Kendrick, then we'd have been like, okay, we really going somewhere. But he didn't do that. Well, academics said that he was going to drop, but then his house started getting raided and stuff like that. So, I mean, well, not
He
raided,
still
but
dropped.
he was
No,
getting-
Drake
doing
should have. What's it
shootouts.
called? Drake, bruh. See, that's the thing, bruh. You can't. He should have never took that beef with Kendrick. Kendrick is too overzealous. So he should have
No,
known
he
it was
shoulda
not
took-
going.
no,
he should
shoulda
have
took
known
it.
that it was never
He
gonna go
just-
his way. Nah, he should have known.
He
it
just
wasn't
should
gonna
have
go his way.
played it better. He was playing around with Kendrick
Drake
like
just got Drake. That's what happened. Drake got played like Drake. That's the first time somebody used Drake's own tactics
we still on hardcore, bro.
against him. I know. Invite me. That's the first time somebody used Drake
This the
tactics
last- I only
against
need, like, one more
Drake.
game,
Did
though, and then I'm
them
gonna invite you.
better than Drake at the very end, and like just put the literally Drake had Kendrick in a coffin. With Meet the Grams,
had him in a
Kendrick pushed the lid off the coffin, but
can't-
couldn't get it all the way off. And then he said, "You know what, nigga? I'm pulling out the nuke." And dropped Not Like Us. He hopped out the coffin.
Yeah, he
kicked
literally
Drake
pulled
ass
out a
in the
nuke.
coffin, and then hammered that shit close. Drake literally put his own nails in the coffin when he came out the Hard Part 6.
that was equivalent to you losing the game, but then you got a nuke. So regardless, you gonna win anyways because you got the nuke. That's what Kendrick did. He was losing, but he had a nuke in his pocket the whole time.
Drake dropped Family Matters too quick, really.
He didn't drop it too quick.
See, that's what I'm
like you
saying.
said,
Kendrick-
like you
something
said,
even
like you
better.
said,
No,
when
bruh.
he
No,
released
bruh.
Family Matters, the way he was talking on the track, especially at the end, he was like, "Yeah, for anybody who's calling the beef, it's gotta be over, right? Like, yeah, you're dead. He was saying
was
all
expecting
that.
Kendrick not to be able to respond to that.
He didn't expect that Kendrick was gonna drop 30 minutes afterwards and smash
No, see the thing
release.
is that's what I'm saying. The thing is Kendrick didn't even drop what he didn't even care what he dropped. He just was like, I just gotta drop something just to say I dropped because
Dylan,
Drake
Meet
dropped.
the
Yeah,
Grams
that's
was
what we
thought out,
said.
Dylan.
That's what we
Meet the
said he
Grams,
did.
Lyrically, Meet the Grams was so thought out. If you
If the
listen to
stuff
the
he was
lyrics,
Go
saying
ahead, go ahead and
was
play it
thought
because
out.
you can play Kendrick stuff on here. So go ahead and play it.
If the
Dylan,
stuff he was
good.
saying was true, no, I don't want to hear that garbage. But if the
I don't
stuff he
either,
was
speaking
saying
of
was
it.
true, then Meet the Grams would have been a nail in a coffin. But it was just filled with lies. So that's another reason
That's
why.
what- that's
this
my
song
whole
wasn't-
thing.
not
It's like, bruh, it's
it don't
filled with
matter if it was
lies.
lies. It doesn't
It
matter if it
does
was
matter,
lies or
bruh.
not. It's the fact that he had tarnished Drake's music video this song, and it's
But
like,
that's what
damn, we don't even have time to sit here. It didn't even put Kendrick up like he's winning now. It just made
didn't put
niggas
him
stop
up.
talking
He just
about the
added
Drake
some
song.
points.
When he woke up the next morning and said, I'm done with this nigga, and pushed the red button, it was over with. It was like, Drake woke up with coal in his eyes, like, the fuck? This
This
nigga
man
dropped and
said he
niggas are
could-
vibing. Niggas probably really said Drake lost. I mean, I
That
would've
Joker
said Drake
said he
lost. Until
walked
Drake
up, he
responded, Drake
wiping the
lost.
sleep out of his eyes, and he like, oh wow.
I wasn't listening to
Because
none of
even
that
in the hard
trash.
part 6, even Drake didn't think the songs gonna go that crazy. He was like, yeah, this could have been something I could dance to if it wasn't filled with lies or something like that. But little did he know the streets was gonna be rocking with it heavily. So I mean, at that point,
That's what it came down to. That's what it really came down to. Yo,
well,
the
that's
people
what it was
judges,
always gonna
the
come down to. Because
judges,
there's no way
they can do a
to.
little bop, and all of a sudden it's
This
good.
isn't like a ranking system. There's no dang on referees or nothing. The people decide who win, and the people decided that Kendrick just had to.
And it's not even that the people really are like Kendrick won, Kendrick won because of Not Like Us. It's really because Drake did not come out with a hard song. Like when Drake dropped the Hard Part 6, it was like, oh, Drake responded. Drake should have immediately followed it up with, hey nigga, this is me defending myself, and now you finna get your ass beat. He said, this is me
He
defending
said
myself,
that.
and I don't want to rap
Nah,
with you
bro.
no more.
The other day, this man Chad was saying that Drake won. Now he like Drake didn't win.
Dylan, that was until Not Like Us dropped. What are you not understanding?
I'm about to say, Dylan, we was literally on the mic when all this was dropping. You heard our live reactions.
Yeah, trust. I
Dylan,
was
man,
on
like
the
this
mic.
is something new.
I was on the mic and I wasn't listening to that Kendrick joint
We listened to it together. We was all on the mic.
because I was watching academics.
You need to stop watching academics.
He said you
Bruh,
need to
you just
stop
want me.
watching
You just want to
academics.
watch. You just want people to watch freaking Joe Budden.
Dylan, I do not even say, look at this Joe Budden clip. Y'all never seen me say, look at Joe Budden. I watch Joe Budden casually with all the rest of the people I actually watch. I was watching academics more. And academics, when he heard Not Like Us, he literally just held his mouth open. It's like, no way, no way, no, no. Because he
Soon
knew
as the beat dropped, we was like, oh, okay.
if academics is saying Drake won, academics is literally just a loyal Drake fan with
Nah,
blinders on.
Even academics is not. With the reason we're not saying that he won is just because he just didn't win. He didn't maneuver properly. We're not saying that Drake just had garbage songs. Because if you ask me, like I said, if we're judging just based off of like lyrics
Drake
and
had the better songs.
Drake has literally the better songs. Push Ups, Tailor Made Freestyle, Family Matters. Even the Heart Part 6 they're all banger songs. But Kendrick, he just outmaneuvered.
Kendrick did enough with all the other songs for niggas to say Kendrick is lyrical and he's responding, but he still was not up.
Yeah, he
Kendrick,
wasn't
look,
up.
Drake dropped push-ups and Tailor Made. Kendrick had yet to respond. Kendrick was down 20 points. He said, okay, I'm going to drop Euphoria. And then
that
he
put him
dropped
maybe
that
like
6,
at
16
15.
in
No,
LA.
let's say after Euphoria, if you say Drake was up 20 points, after Kendrick dropped Euphoria, Kendrick probably had like 15.
And then he dropped
then-
16 in LA, put him at 20. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, these
so
niggas
at that
are even.
point, it's a
What's
tie.
Drake finna do? What's Drake finna do? Drake said, you know what, niggas? I'm making a YouTube video, and I'm about to respond to these niggas before and your ass, Kendrick.
I still
And
got
he
Drake.
responded to Kendrick with the hardest verse on the third part. Okay, Drake was
Kendrick
up. It
mouth.
went from 20 to 35. And then Kendrick, while Drake's score was going from 30 to 35, at around 31-ish, here comes the Meet the Grams. And it's
Yeah,
like,
Meet the
what?
Grams put him at 30.
Just the surprise alone put
Drake
the
was at
surprise alone
35.
put Kendrick at 25. And he was easing up to 30 just because people were starting to dwindle off Drake. So Drake was at 33, Kendrick's at like 28, and then the next morning Kendrick said, fuck it, drop the nuke. Drop that shit. And Drake's score capped out at 35 while he was still trying to get past the Meet the Grams allegations. Because he can't go up to 40 because the allegations are so much that it dilutes that Drake even really dropped. Niggas not even talking about Drake no more. So they're talking about this daughter that he may or may not have, which doesn't matter. It's that Drake was capped at 35. When Kendrick dropped, Kendrick went from 30 to 45. I would say Kendrick went to 45. Drake would have need to drop a 10-pointer or a 15-point song. And in all honesty, When Kendrick went up to 45, if Drake dropped The Heart Part 6, he would have gone up to 40 from 35, where he was capped out at after Family Matters. He would have gone up to 40 off The Heart Part 6, and all he had to do was drop that Sunday before the next week started, and it would have been over. Drake would have been up to like 60.
If he would have dropped the next
this nigga
day,
responded to the club banger, and he made a club banger, and the lyrics put this nigga Kendrick in a coffin, it's over with. You just add bonus points. Multiplier going crazy.
If he would have...
It's like stock options. That's all Drake had to do is do the stock options.
If low-key, he maybe should have even saved that third verse from Family Matters as a separate song.
See, that's the thing. Drake was trying to really give y'all some. He thought that what he was dealing with. Drake's in a different. He's in a different generation. That's the problem. Because this man thinks he thinks that he can split up his songs and stuff and make drops really intense, doing full music videos and stuff. Because that right there alone should be like until Kendrick drops a song with a music video. Because now this man is trying to go back and then drop some music videos. They said that Kendrick's working on a music video right now to Not Like Us, and it's like.
That's not the
he
first time.
He makes a music video to Not Like Us. Drake got to respond. But at this point, Kendrick's up to like 45. He ended up 50 with the music video. Because now he just shitting on Drake. He let his bowels move. No cap. And he shit all over the OVO game.
Nah, they did say he making a music video. I mean, shoot, if he do that, then...
If he do that, it's like, damn, this nigga already killed Drake in the Beef 1, but now the music video is so damn fire. Because I can already see it now. They're going to have niggas in LA doing dances, Crip walking, Bloods and Crips going to be linking up with the set. They're going to have people
going to be
in
burning
Toronto.
OVO shirts, burning.
Bruh, the music video going to be fire, just like the song. And I'm going to be like, this nigga Drake just got shitted on. He let his bowels move. All over
that Drake just said he let his bowel moves. I mean, and this don't change nothing. Drake's still my favorite artist. But I'm just saying, he just got outmaneuvered.
The problem with Drake is if he's rapping against somebody who's not a top artist, he's gonna wash him easy. When he goes up against people who are experts, Drake starts off hot, and then he thinks, I'm the boy, I'm the sixth guy, and he gets too full of himself. He gets way too full of himself and thinks, just because I dropped this song, it's over with. I don't got to put pen to pad no more. And niggas who really are with the shits, they be like, nah, nigga, that shit you did was weak, and I'm finna body you, Mustard Cinderbeat.
Yeah, because even in Family Matters, like we said, he was talking like the beef was about to be over with after he dropped Family Matters. But
and it's like, Kendrick been responding this whole time. Just give him some time. But Kendrick responded 30 minutes later. That alone is like, damn, this nigga already caught me off guard.
That's what it was. That's what I told you. That's what changed it when Kendrick started responding too quick to the point where it's like, Drake, either you got to drop something really fire to get these people to be like, you the fireest, or it's like, you still got to just drop. It just came down to him having to drop quality. And because he dropped so fast, y'all were like, oh, nah, this gotta be it. Like, y'all were like, nah,
even when we were on the mic when that whole thing, even when he first dropped Meet the Grams, it was like, oh no, this junk trash. And we kept on playing Family Matters because at that time, Family Matters, it was hitting. We was like, oh yeah, did that. Even we were just surprised that Kendrick dropped 30 minutes afterwards. We still had Drake up. But what we didn't expect was him to drop the next morning and for it to be a club banger. We wasn't expecting that. We were just expecting nothing.
I was expecting just Kendrick to drop Kendrick.
Yeah,
like regular old Kendrick.
We didn't expect him to drop nothing at all.
Let his bowels move.
I've been said that man Kendrick producer was going into overtime though when he dropped that first track. What was the first one he dropped? And I was like, nah, this man Kendrick. I was like, his producer trying to carry. I don't know if it was Euphoria or what, but I was like, his producer carrying, and I knew right then it was getting out of hand.
Dylan, since the beef has started, you've never given Kendrick any sort of credits for
because his songs most of his songs were trash though.
Dylan, every song you said the producer carried, because you're not listening. You're not a lyrical rapper listener. That's why you won't listen to J. Cole or Kendrick. You'll play Migos before you play.
I'm not playing no J. Cole, bro. That's just that.
But that's why, because it's too lyrical. That's what I'm saying. Kendrick was actually saying stuff on Euphoria. Euphoria was a good song. But it wasn't better
Euphoria
than
was
Push
pretty.
Up.
It was okay, and I even like honestly, I like 16. Was it
616 in LA was great.
I
That was
kind
a
I
little
I
like
better.
it
said
a
that's
little
that's
bit.
the song that I think I said that the producer was carrying on. 16
No,
and
that
616 in LA.
and then Drake made Taylor made freestyle, and Kendrick ass made 616 in LA using Taylor Swift producer.
But he's under Taylor Swift though, so that's why I didn't
Dylan,
get how
those
that was
types of
so
moves
big.
count.
That's
What
not
brings you up.
that's not
Yes, it
up
is,
though, cause
Dylan.
he's bruh.
You're not saying
Kendrick
that he
is
was
under
up at that
Taylor.
point.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
you
to
mean
you.
he's under Taylor?
That was Drake's whole thing. That's why he said you had to check with Taylor before you drop.
Dog,
And
you
then
gotta
when he
kill that dude in
dropped
the
with
corner,
this
bro.
man Taylor producer, y'all were like that was fire. I'm like Drake called that. That's why I didn't get
Are,
that.
are you trying to? No, he's saying that Taylor Swift is so big that people move their albums so that way it don't interfere with Taylor
No,
Swift
no,
albums.
no. This man said you're under Taylor now, so you have to wait for her to approve what you drop. And he drops with Taylor's
just saying
That dude
producer.
did not say that.
Yes, he
not
did. He did say
No,
that. He
didn't.
did.
Dylan Taylor.
See, y'all
He's
not even
saying-
listening to the beat,
He's
bro. Y'all not
saying
even
he's
listening.
saying that Taylor Swift is such a big artist that artists
No.
have to move their release
No,
date.
that's not what he
when
was saying. He
Taylor
was literally
Swift drops.
saying
Taylor does not
he was
He
control
didn't-
Kendrick drops.
He didn't
Bruh, oh my
say that
goodness.
Taylor he's signed to Taylor Swift. That's not what
He's
he
not signed to
said.
Taylor Swift, bro.
This man,
Bro, y'all are such
Dylan, bro.
bias. What
No,
label
you
is
just
what label
not-
is Kendrick
he's
under?
not-
What label is Kendrick under?
Bro, he has his own label. It's PG Lane. That's why he said I'm really trying to keep it PG.
Drake's just saying that. Drake's saying I even pushed my own album back when Taylor Swift dropped because she gonna do numbers. He's like,
That's what I'm saying.
and
He
you
know he
gotta
not.
wait on
Taylor
Taylor to
Swift
finish
just
dropping her
sold 2
album.
million first week. She just sold 2
Bro, y'all
million
are
first
brainwashed.
week. That's what he's saying. He's saying you had to move your album back so that way you can have a chance at going number one. Because
Wait,
as long as
Can I
Taylor
back out
dropping,
so we can go to
nobody.
small map? Or y'all don't play
What?
this?
You need to
Don't
go
back
to
us
his
out. Forget
regular. Regular.
Alright, we
game.
go to regular game.
This man pulling.
We'll just do regular 10v10. So I can really get in the algorithm. I can't run around these maps looking for people in the desert by the broken plains. While I'm trying to dissect while Drake is still up.
He not up.
You just don't understand that one.
So y'all saying Kendrick's up because he made a bop for the club.
It's pretty much over at this point unless Drake drops.
I don't think it's over because
Yeah.
that man, the game is still dropping songs that Rick Ross.
No one listens to
Because
the
really,
What the game-
really,
what the
Rick
game
Ross,
gotta do with this?
Rick Ross carried until that man Kendrick decided to reply. But we ain't gonna
No,
speak
he
on
didn't.
What do you
That
mean
was
he
a side
carried?
quest
He
for
didn't
Ross
carry
alone.
anything.
it. Y'all are crazy, bro.
That
Why
joker
are you
didn't.
looking at what Rick
I'm about to
Ross
say
dropped
that's
for
not even the
beat
main
score?
beef. The main beef is Kendrick and Drake. What are you talking about, Rick Ross?
Dylan's confused on his.
Ross was carrying for a second. We ain't gonna act like
Carrying
he
wasn't
what?
carrying
He didn't
anything.
He
do
was carrying.
anything.
He was
He just
carrying,
wanted to
keeping the
diss
beef
Drake.
relevant. He was.
No,
He wasn't
keeping
making it
it.
relevant.
He was
Drake.
keeping
That's
this. He
a-
was keeping it relevant.
Drake didn't even respond to Ross with a full diss. He just
He said a bar
He just
in his
addressed
diss,
them
though.
in his other songs. He didn't give him a full song because he was like, "Bro, this not even the main issue. My issue is with Kendrick."
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Dylan, I think
So
you're
what you mean? He was
confused,
carrying the beef? He wasn't carrying.
He was carrying, keeping it alive. Because Kendrick, either somebody didn't drop during that time.
Kendrick was
It
going to
either
drop. Kendrick was
or it
probably
Drake.
cooking up all these songs, and he was like, "I'm about to really let it rip once it's time."
But y'all acting like Drake wasn't doing the same thing though. Cause y'all still neglecting
No,
the fact
Drake
y'all are
probably
still
was doing.
y'all
Drake probably
are
was
still
doing
let
the
me
same.
talk.
All
Let
of
me
you guys
talk.
have it
Let me
confused.
talk.
When Kendrick,
Y'all are
when
still
Kendrick
neglecting
did
the
not
fact that man
respond,
didn't
he
drop
had
his
all
full
these songs
push-up
ready to drop. He
song.
knew Drake was going to talk about his wife. He knew he was going to talk about the beatings. So he already had every song planned out. He probably already said when Drake dropped next, because he's going to try to drop his final, he going to think this over because it's taking me too long to respond. When Drake dropped next, just drop Meet the Grams. Shake the people up like, damn, nigga dropped that quick. And then after that, go ahead and we'll finish it off with not like
See,
this.
Drake, okay, y'all might be right. Drake might have gotten a little bit outmaneuvered. Because if the people are going to move just by who can drop faster and drop a 5
It's
beats,
not about
that's what it
dropping
came down
faster.
to.
It's about
That's what it
that.
came down to.
He
bruh.
basically messed up Drake's drop to get people to
What
talk
we're
about
saying,
something other than
basically,
Drake's music.
think about it like this.
Yeah, that's
basically,
what I'm
Meet
saying.
the Grams was just a counter UAV to Drake's UAV. Like, it's not like it put Kendrick up, but what we're saying is it took away
I know,
attention
that's what I'm saying. That's what I
from
just
his
said.
release.
Y'all tell me to look at it. I'm looking at it exactly
So
what
that's
y'all
what we're
saying.
saying.
What I'm saying
looking-
is, if Kendrick never dropped Meet the Grams and just dropped Not Like Us the next day, people would have said, "Oh, they tied. Drake got to drop again."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would have said. I
If,
think they would have said.
if Kendrick would have waited like a week to drop, even Not Like This, whatever that junk called, if he would have even waited like a full week to drop after
If he
Drake
waited for a
did
week, he
Family
wouldn't even
Matters.
drop Meet the Grams.
No, if he would have waited
no,
to
he's
drop
saying
and then
if
he
he
dropped,
dropped Meet the
if
Grams
he
and
waited
then waited
a
a
little
week.
bit,
No, the beef would have
No,
been
I'm
over.
saying-
They said that shit
He
was...
said.
that's what I'm saying. They'd have been like Family Matters is fire, but y'all are just doing it
Yeah.
based off time limit.
And-
So I'm like,
and if
it's nothing
that's
Drake can
still-
do
you
right
have to
now.
do it
Yeah,
off
we
that.
have to because he dropped it back to back.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Dono. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
we know
that's,
what you're
that's
saying.
what
I'm
that's
saying-
what we're
I'm
saying.
saying
We're
if
saying
Dra-
that's
if
how he
Drake
won because
only-
he neutralized
All
Drake's
right,
release.
no, this is
and
what's
then
wrong with
the
Kendrick
very-
fans. Y'all don't listen.
I'm
They
not
going-
a Kendrick fan. I don't even
All
listen
the
to Kendrick.
facts are
I'm just
going over
telling you
y'all
what
head,
happened.
just like Kenny, just like that man was saying.
I'm telling you what happened.
you
I'm not
don't-
even a
Dylan
Kendrick
not listening
fan.
at all.
What I'm saying
No,
is
because
he
y'all not looking at my
neutralized-
fact. Let me say my
he
fact. Y'all
neutralized
say y'all
Dylan,
fact.
Dylan, this is
Let
what
me
you're
say my
saying.
fact. Let me
You're
say my
saying-
fact.
you're
Let me say
saying-
my fact.
you're-
Let me say my fact. That's tough. I'm saying,
come on,
if
bro.
if this man would have never dropped not either one of those songs, the 31, the one that you said put him up 5 points, and the one put him up 15. If he waited a week to drop both of those songs, he could have dropped them back to back the next weekend. Y'all would have still been saying Drake up. But since he dropped 30 minutes after, y'all like, oh nah, he been had this, and it's like, yeah, he been had it. I'm sure they both been had plenty of songs.
The time comes into play though. That's you can't.
I
just
know it
ignore the
does,
time.
but I'm saying y'all are like having an uneven argument because Drake had push-ups. Drake didn't even
I'ma
drop
tell you
the
this.
full
I'ma
push-up
tell you
song
this.
though.
If Drake dropped Family
That
Matters
was the
and then
push-
next,
the full
if Drake
song.
dropped Family
That was
Matters
not the
and
full
then-
push-up song.
That was the
If
full
Drake-
song. He just
Dylan,
put a little
listen,
bit of the
listen.
song at the end of the other song, Dylan.
That's not the full song then.
If Drake dropped Family Matters and the next week Kendrick would have dropped Meet the Grams, I would have said that shit is weak and Kendrick's losing. And then if Kendrick would have dropped Not Like Us, the same shit would have happened. But it would have been tied because the songs are both that good. It's the fact that he distracted from Drake's song. Drake's song don't hit the same because Kendrick dropped same day. I barely had time to digest the bars before it was like, oh, Dot drop. And it's not
that's
even
what
that.
I
It's
just
just.
said.
But Dylan, it doesn't have
Y'all
anything
are literally
to do with.
agreeing with me, but y'all like mad that I'm saying what
But
y'all are
Dylan,
saying.
No, we're
You're-
telling you that the time matters. The
I
when he
said
released.
that. That's
it
what I
matters.
said. What is your point? That's what I literally just said. What are you saying?
Because we're
different from what I'm
explaining
saying?
to you why the public is saying that he's up.
regardless of when Kendrick dropped the song, even Todd, Kendrick would have been up because Drake still needs to respond. That's what we're saying. But because he
If-
responded so fast, it's like, damn nigga, you need to come with the nuke, Drake, because he trying to drop a nuke on you.
If he would have
But
waited
instead of
a
Drake
week,
doing it, Kendrick did it.
if you would have waited a week like you said, then I think
brain
people would have
work.
been like, okay, this is more of a tie because at that point, more people would have been listening to Family Matters, and they'd have been like, okay, this is banging. And then when he dropped Not Like Us,
No, if
they'd have been
Kendrick would have see, that's why Kendrick did that. Family Matters was so good to the point where Kendrick was like, I gotta throw him off a little bit because I know that if I don't drop something
Dylan,
at
he
least,
was
It's
always
not
no,
gonna
even
drop
that
no,
it was
listen,
so good.
listen. See,
next.
you know what? I can't even. This is what's
Dylan,
wrong
he
with
was
it. This is the
regardless
internet.
of what
Y'all
Drake
are worse.
would've
Y'all are
dropped,
worse than
he
the.
was gonna
Y'all are worse
drop-
than the internet. Y'all are worse than the
he was
internet.
gonna drop no matter what.
Y'all are right. Y'all are right.
No matter what Drake
Y'all
dropped,
right.
he was
Y'all are
gonna
right.
drop.
Y'all gonna act like Kendrick didn't watch that video. If it was some trash, he wouldn't have responded. Y'all
No,
gonna act
he was
like
gonna
no,
drop
nah,
regardless.
Dylan, he was gonna drop that song no matter what Drake dropped next.
No, bruh.
He was just
He
trying to
was.
move strategic.
That's why I dropped 30
He
minutes
wait
later.
30 minutes later. He watched the video. Y'all act like he didn't watch that.
This man said
didn't,
he
Dylan.
watched the
Y'all act like
video.
y'all don't act like Kendrick didn't watch that.
He
Okay.
did.
Even if whether he did or
no,
didn't,
no,
he
no,
was
no,
gonna
no,
drop
no,
that
no.
release right after,
Dylan,
bro.
why are you so
No,
stuck
no.
on it being that Drake's winning? You can't actually. There's no logical reason for you to say Drake won.
Drake is winning.
He's winning. Drake already apologized, basically.
He said
No,
it.
he
Nah, he didn't
didn't.
apologize.
All he
Nah,
did was say
didn't
he's not a
apologize.
pedophile.
Yeah,
See,
he
that's what's
didn't
wrong with this. See,
apologize.
look,
He didn't apologize.
see, this junk is so. This is why I can't go back and forth with
Who
y'all.
says he
That's why Drake
apologized?
should have
He didn't
never made a
apologize, but
song.
He just
That's
defended
why
himself.
Drake should have never drop push-ups. Cause he didn't even want to drop it for real. Y'all made
Yes,
him
he
drop
did.
it. Y'all put him in an
He did
uncomfortable
want to
position.
drop it. Drake
No, he
wanted this
didn't.
beef. That's why
Drake
he
said
still...
he's been waiting for this beef.
But Drake
for
didn't even
years.
drop
That's
for real on
the-
anything. He dropped it on some. He dropped it. He got it leaked or something.
Really, it got leaked. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Cause he was like, I don't want to drop for
It
real.
got
But
had
leaked,
it.
and he
but
had to drop it because niggas
he-
thought it was AI. He
no,
had to
bro,
drop
no,
it.
no, no.
And then
no,
he
no.
took it.
That's not
and
what
Drake
happened.
was up, especially
See-
when he said, "Oh, y'all say this AI? I'm gonna make some AI." Drake was
He
up.
said, "I'm gonna make some AI."
Shit, so brainwash.
Yeah, he was up. I mean, he did everything he was supposed to do. He was maneuvering properly. The little tailor-made freestyles that were creative. He had Tupac, he had Snoop, then he had his own little verse. He was doing his thing.
He just took Kendrick as a weakling. That's
Yeah,
it.
he
No,
just
that's
didn't expect
not.
Kendrick.
That's
He
not
didn't-
what
he expected
happened.
to get
He didn't.
outmaneuvered.
That's not what happened.
He didn't
Alright.
expect Kendrick to really do what he
Y'all
did.
not seeing it. I need Drake to give me an OVO chain because right now, yeah, I'm
Dylan,
breaking
even
it down.
Drake know he lost.
I'm about to
Drake
say,
don't
he
think
got
that he
outmaneuvered.
lost. Drake is waiting.
Right.
Even Drake said at the end of his song, he was like, "I'm just waiting for you to drop something that's not full of lies. Like all you're doing is capping on the beat and get people to dance."
Dylan,
to
Drake
it."
also is the one who said, "I don't really want to do this no more." Mama, mama,
Mama,
He was.
don't wanna
That
do
was
it
a
no more.
diss. That was a diss.
Dylan, he was talking to his mama when she comes over to try to
No,
explain
he
why they
wasn't.
saying you're a
No,
pedophile,
Mama,
Drizzy.
Yo,
is a
he
Kendrick
is for
Lamar
a diss. It was a
song.
diss. See, that's what I'm saying. These bars going over his Chad head, just like Kenny. That's the whole point. That's my whole point. Chad don't
That's
even
the
know what
first
he's
bar that went
singing.
over my
He don't
head.
even
That's
know
the
what he's
first bar that went over my
singing.
head.
And then he like,
the first
see, that's what I'm
part
saying.
of my
First
head.
This
one
whole
over my
beef
head.
is going over Chad head. That's my whole
Dylan,
point.
act-
But there's
Dylan,
no
Dylan,
point. Nah,
objectively-
stop trying to see. That's what Kendrick did. He's trying to respond super fast. That's the same thing Kendrick did. He responded super
I just said
fast.
I didn't
That's
know
what you
that
trying to
bar
do.
meant. What do
That's
you
the
want me to
same thing
say?
you doing. You doing the same thing Kendrick doing, trying to respond real
Dylan,
quick,
what
trying
do
to
you
cut
want me
me
to
off.
say? I don't know
You
that
trying to
bar.
cut me
I
off
don't know
real
that bar.
fast. You trying
But
to cut me
Dylan,
off real fast, just like
objectively, though,
Kenny.
you're not
That's
looking at the,
tough.
you're not looking at the whole
It's
beef
okay.
correctly.
It's okay.
And
You're right.
actually-
You're right.
You're not
You're right.
right about Kendrick
Okay,
winning.
I'm not right.
I mean, about Drake winning.
Exactly, I'm not right. You're right. You're right. I'm not right.
Kendrick's winning, and it's not
Okay,
that Drake's
okay.
still winning.
Okay. I don't know what you want me to say. I
think
just don't
Dylan
agree
has
with
ever
you.
been objective.
Look, now he mad. Now he mad. The bar started going over his head, and he got defensive like
Dylan,
Kendrick.
I just
Started
said
trying to
that.
shut
I
me down.
didn't know
That's
the
the same
bar.
thing Kendrick did. Kendrick got mad. The song was so fire. He tried to hurry up and respond, just like you. When the bar started going over your head, you tried to respond and cut me off real quick. That's the same thing he did. And then he dropped something else, and it was like y'all were like, "Oh yeah, the B5,"
Well,
and
actually,
people
the Mama
danced to it a
was
little bit.
double entendre.
And the whole thing behind this man, what's it called?
Yeah, it was
The
a
whole
double
thing
entendre, but
behind this
So-
man,
so
Kendrick
technically,
dropping
I
the
feel like
song. It's just the drop. Like y'all are missing the point, bruh. And
I don't
since
get what
West
you're
Coast
doing.
goes,
You're-
and since West Coast goes so hard for their people, then it's like they have people backing them up. If
But
when
it's not
if Family
just
Matters
banging in
would
the
have
West
dropped,
Coast, though. That's
no,
the thing.
no, but I'm
It's not
saying
just-
though, that's not what I'm saying though. That we know that's what it's stemming from. Because if Family Matters, if people would have started really dancing to Family Matters and dropping videos like, nah, this junk is hard, then y'all would have been like, oh nah, it's Kendrick not coming back from this. Especially because he did a whole music video and it was fire. He did 3 different songs. Every song was fire. Y'all are crazy, bro. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are really letting a lot of stuff go over y'all head. And I'm just like,
We're not. The beef was going to be determined in the court of public opinion. So whatever side the audience swayed to, that's who was going to win. And what we're saying is the fans chose Kendrick. They liked the song, and that just is what it is. We never said that Drake got out-rapped.
y'all,
We
it's,
not
the only thing
saying none of
is
that.
people hurry up and hit the ground. That joint was already in clubs. And I was like, you can't make this up.
I mean, it ain't our fault that he dropped the club banger. It is what it is. I mean, when Drake dropped push-ups and he dropped all that other stuff, people was rocking with push-ups. They was making mariachi remixes of Metro Shut Up, make some drums. They was doing all type of stuff.
Y'all letting that go over your head.
But Kendrick just came back. He didn't expect Kendrick to come back, but he came back. It is what it is.
Y'all let a lot of this junk go over y'all head, and it ain't nothing I can do.
Nah, ain't nothing going over my head.
Cause that man, Drizzy, was definitely trying to put in overtime in the booth. And he probably got plenty of songs he could have dropped. And he was letting this man Kendrick. See, look, that's what's wrong. He shouldn't have let him. He was letting Kendrick drop his music, try to get out his point of view. Y'all didn't appreciate that, but then when Kendrick just cut him off, y'all like, nah, this is great.
It.
Right behind you, mate. Come on, he's coming. Enemy KIA.
What the heck?
That's crazy.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Friendly UAV on station. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Alright, man, just kill me with, bro. Kendrick is over there, man. So I'm gonna get my gun right now.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Drop that sniper.
I think Drake gonna drop again though, but you just gotta see.
See, Drake messed up by even, and he messed up by responding to a feature. I told y'all, I said Drake don't need to respond to no feature, getting this nigga Kendrick a buzz. This saved Kendrick's career.
He didn't say Kendrick's career because Kendrick had always been
It
a
saved
top
his career.
artist.
He would have had the #1 thing. He would have had the #1 song, but it would have been a feature, and then it would have been just been that. Then, cause you got Metro trying to hop in the booth, you got Ram dudes trying to do more than they should be doing.
Kendrick was already a top rapper though, so.
Flashing coming.
Kendrick was a top rapper, but that's not the whole point. See, y'all moved the goalposts.
You just
That's why
said
he
it
can't
saved
get
his
over it.
career. I'm saying it.
It saved his, it boosted his career. Then it boosted it. We got it like it didn't.
It may have boosted it, but it didn't
Okay,
save it.
it boosted it. Kendrick music was getting attention, but it wasn't getting that Drake attention. Let's not get to it.
Anytime Kendrick drop an album and do multiple 100,000 first week. It's not like this is Meek Mill he going against.
See, what should have really happened is that man Kendrick should never apologize. That man out on the beach sipping mimosas.
You mean J. Cole?
Yeah, that man, J. Cole should never apologize out there on the beach.
J. Cole didn't want no parts of this because he already seen what was about to happen. He was like, you know what?
Enemies inside the perimeter.
He was like, I don't even want to be a part of this, bro.
Loading.
Man, Kendrick should have gave J. Cole some bars too, even if he did apologize.
That's what I'm saying. He's trying to go after the top person.
Friendly cluster mine deployed.
I feel bad for that man, Drake. The times we
Feel
live
bad
in
for
now,
him,
they don't
too.
appreciate it. They don't appreciate good rap.
Enemy UAV.
I gotta almost have this jump.
Got your
This last little musket. And man, she's swinging off the mic though, so it might be about time to get ready to end this stream. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section if you're watching this back. I'm for sure. Because I've been getting random comments on my other videos. So I got the thumbnail. It's looking pretty official. Looking like we getting that content. So y'all need to let us know what y'all thinking. I still got Drake. But I don't know. Depending on what y'all can bob to.
He said depending on what you can bob.
Nah, for real. There ain't no telling. Alright, Shane.
Can you do the minute, man?